guys, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your April 2022 monthly tarot reading. This is a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So Aries, I would like to wish you all a very happy birthday. All right, let's see what you have coming up here in the month of April 2022. I'm starting out with pulling you a focus card. So this can be where your focus is here in the month of April, or sometimes this can be where you need to put your focus. All right, and I would like to say welcome to all of you. Welcome new subscribers, welcome all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. Okay, so I always go with the jumpers and I always go with the cards that are upright. So look at this, we have intuition. So listen to your intuition. But I am reading for some Aries where maybe you're learning how to trust yourself more at this time. Some of you maybe are getting into divination, maybe working with crystals and things like that. Could be reading tarot cards, or maybe you're just watching tarot readings. Okay, and that could be for some of you because maybe there is some anxiety around a particular matter. And so maybe you're reading cards to help ease your mind or help you get through, you know, a certain situation. Let's see what the tarot says. And if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel. Also, go check me out on Facebook and Instagram. All right, let's see what you have coming up, Aries, in the month of April. Aries. And if you are interested, I am actually doing private readings at the moment. I do have a variety over on my website. So if that's something that interests you, go check out my website. Okay. First card out, Aries. Look at this. We have the Tower. It jumped right out, but it's in the reverse. So there could be a shakeup. There could be something that happens suddenly for you, Aries, but this would not be a shock. And also with the Tower in the reverse, yeah, this is not like an intense shakeup. It's not a catastrophe, because sometimes with the Tower upright, that's what it can be. But in the reverse, it's the opposite. So there could be definitely a big change that's taking place, but this would be something that maybe you're prepared for. Let's see, Aries. What do they have coming up in the month of April, please? Okay, let's see. All right, so the challenge is the Two of Cups. So for many of you, this is something to do with a relationship. So for those of you where a relationship has ended, if not a love relationship, this can be a friendship. There could be a fallout here with another person, but this would be something that you see coming. Also, if you're not experiencing some sort of shakeup, this could be someone around you, a friend, a family member, maybe your spouse. Let's see, what is the recent past for Aries? What was going on in the recent past? At your foundation, we have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so if this is not you, Aries, this could be someone around you. This could be a spouse that is maybe going through something. Let's see. Aries, what was the recent past? What did they have going on in the recent past, please, Aries? Maybe this is something that maybe you knew this was going to happen, because we have intuition here. Okay, Knight of Wands in the recent past. So Yeah, you definitely, for some of you, you may have been dealing with, could be like the player type, someone that was maybe inconsistent, maybe back and forth, in and out of your life. But let's see here, let's see. Crowning you is the Queen of Wands. So you actually could be dealing with another fire sign. Could be a female or someone who resonates more with the feminine. But for others, this may be actually someone younger than you. With the Knight here. Let's see, what's coming up in the near future for Aries? Looking at the near future for Aries, please. The Empress. Okay, so we do have some characters here. This could be another woman. Maybe you're an Aries female. You could be dealing with another female. So this is Taurus, can be Libra, but you have actually a strong Taurus coming through. Wow, so in the position of your power, Aries, we have the Chariot. Wow, how others see you is the Ace of Cups. Okay, some of you have love coming in. And with this Five of Pentacles here, this could be after a loss. So maybe there was a breakup. And this is new love coming in for some of you. Others, I mean, this could be you actually mending a relationship. You may be trying to rebuild here. Trying to create a more solid foundation. Let's see, what's in the hopes and fears for Aries? The Four of Wands. So that's exactly what you want. You want to feel secure. For some of you, maybe you want to settle down. You know what, there was a breakup. This could be because maybe someone was inconsistent. Maybe someone wasn't ready to commit. Something like that. For some of you, though, this person is coming back in and you're trying to work on it. Maybe they are going to commit to you this time around. And then for others, I mean, this could be a new relationship. All right, what is the outcome for Aries, please? Wow, Judgment. There you go. So we have Judgment here in the outcome position. So this is energy that you will experience at the end of April. The overall energy for you, Aries, is the Seven of Cups. Okay. So some of you have choices. You have options in love. I am definitely reading for some of you where you have a past connection, a past person around you that you're dealing with. Some of you, you have someone new coming in, or you could have actually met this person in the recent past. For some of you, maybe you did actually meet this person online. And so for those of you that have ended a relationship, with the Tower in the reverse, this is a blessing in disguise for some of you, Aries. Okay, that's how I read the Tower in the reverse. So if a relationship didn't work out, I mean, for some of you, you have someone brand new coming in. And I mean, this could be actually a beautiful connection. I see unconditional love here. And so this definitely is a soulmate connection for many of you. Now, for other Aries, you definitely could be trying to rebuild. And if this is not a romantic connection, I mean, this could be with a good friend, a family member. You got to take it how it resonates. You have a lot of love here. So I'm very happy to see this for you, Aries. This is This is your solar return. This is your new year. This is the start of your new year. So, I mean, beautiful energies really to work with. And, you know, whatever you went through with the Five of Pentacles at your foundation, whatever struggles you were dealing with prior, I see you moving past that. I see you healing. I definitely see you loving yourself, and I see you really valuing yourself. So whatever you went through, I actually see you recovered here. You're recovering, and for some of you, you've recovered from whatever you went through. Wow, okay, look at this. We have the Seven of Cups. And this is what I use as the overall energy. Now, here you are. This is your energy coming through. We have the Emperor here. So you have a lot of choices in front of you here, Aries. So when it comes to narrowing it down, just make sure that you're looking closely here. This could be why we have intuition as the focus card, because you really need to maybe dive deep. You need to dive in a little deeper here, especially for those of you where this is maybe someone you met online. This could be someone at a distance. Step into your power and dive a little deeper here with intuition. Look a little closer, ask questions. Because not all is known. With the Seven of Cups, this can be illusions, delusions, and confusion. It's also a scattered energy. So some of you here in April, you could be feeling a little scattered. Now, the Seven of Cups is not automatically bad. Don't think that. But it is sometimes a scattered energy. And so no matter if you're male or female, doesn't matter. You will need to ground yourself, definitely. And I do see you doing that. Some of you may need a break. You do have the Four of Swords here. So at some point, you definitely may pull back. You definitely may take some time for yourself. So nothing wrong with that. Some of you maybe need to recharge. You could even be maybe overindulging a little bit here in April. I mean, it's your birthday season, so why not? Yeah, because I mean, I see you really, look at this. I see you actually keeping yourself grounded and really, really staying balanced. You know, it's not going to be a scattered energy for many of you. Actually, it's a very well balanced energy, and I do see many of you really in your power here. I see you in control, and there could be a decision. There could be a decision that is needed, and for some of you, this is on the love front. And so the Four of Swords for some of you, this is a break from a relationship. So in particular, those of you that are reviving a connection, you're rebuilding, you know, whatever you went through, it can absolutely be a blessing in disguise, because maybe someone was inconsistent prior. Maybe they didn't want to settle down or get married, whatever it is, move in together. You know, maybe they weren't ready. And so by you guys taking a break, I mean, they could be coming back in now at this time and they're ready. But some of you, you have other options. You may actually, with this energy, you may take your sweet time. So this person may have actually reached out to you prior, and you definitely could be taking your sweet time. And if you're a single Aries, I mean, this is great. If you're single, we have the Empress and the Emperor showing up here in the reading. And so, I mean, some of you, your person is coming in here, and you may not see that because we have this Seven of Cups energy. And also, I'm reading for some Aries where you have maybe, and you got to take what resonates, leave the rest with these general readings. But for some of you, you may have like abandonment issues, and that's not all of you. Or, you know, you were still recovering in the recent past. You were still maybe healing from maybe a relationship that ended. And there could be something shocking that's happening here right at the start of the month, but this would not be like an intense shock. This would not be a disaster or anything like that. It's just maybe you were not seeing someone or something clearly. And so this can be the tower of illusion around a person, around a situation that is maybe finally crumbling here. Others, maybe you are not feeling well. I am reading for some Aries, maybe you're dealing with some depression or something like that prior, but I really feel like you got your mojo back, or here in April, you're getting your mojo back, and it doesn't matter if you're male or female. You may have been dealing with something prior. If not you, could be another person. Two of Cups here. But I see that fire definitely returning. And maybe for some of you, you thought that something was over. You thought that that this relationship or something was a loss, something was over, but there was movement here in the recent past with the Knight of Wands. For some of you, something could have happened maybe suddenly in the recent past. Someone could have came into your life maybe suddenly, or someone came back around with the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is in the challenge position. And so you may have met someone, for some of you, and this person definitely may be at a distance. For some of you, you may have met this person online. But I definitely see an attraction. If you resonate with that, you have to definitely look a little closer, because not all is known. And if not you, Aries, this could definitely be the person you're dealing with. Maybe somebody has abandonment issues, or if not that, it can be commitment issues for some of you. Now, for some other Aries, those of you that are already partnered, there could be something going on with a house. So for some of you, what I see here is a house expense, but this is not like a major disaster here with the Tower in the reverse. For some of you, maybe you thought that you had to, spend a certain amount of money. Maybe something broke in the house, something like that, and you thought it was going to cost, maybe like an arm and a leg to fix it, but it's not that bad. There could even be help that's coming in here from another person. This may be unexpected. Crowning you is the Queen of Wands. And so you have the Knight of Wands, you have the Queen of Wands, which is definitely your energy coming through strong here. I see you empowered. I see you definitely going after your dreams, your desires here with the Seven of Cups. There's something that you're desiring here, and this is you making it happen. So sometimes with the Seven of Cups, this represents wishful thinking. But you have this fire here, which is great, because that's what you need when it comes to manifesting, when it comes to creating change. And so this is you taking action. I see you knowing your worth. I see you loving yourself. I mean, you really could feel very attractive. Maybe some of you recently, and then also here in April, many of you, maybe you're paying attention to your looks more. Maybe you're eating better. Some of you are exercising. You're really actually taking really good care of yourself. And maybe some of you even prevented something from escalating. So if you did have maybe something going on the health front, you could have actually really prevented something from getting worse. And so, I mean, this is really positive. This is you loving yourself. Eating right. I mean, there could be a little overindulgence here with the Seven of Cups for some of you, not all of you. I definitely am reading for some Aries where you may be female, you date other females. We have the Queen of Wands, we have the Empress here. This person may be at a distance. We have the Chariot here. You could be going to see this person, or they could be coming to see you. I do see travel coming up here. But if you're starting something new, if you are planting a new seed here, my advice is take it slow. You know, take it slow, still move forward, but, you know, let this thing happen. Yeah, so this person may be at a distance. And, you know, if this is not on the love front, this could be a family member, this could be your mother, maybe someone is traveling, maybe someone is coming to see you. And if there was a falling out, I do see you actually making up here. I do see forgiveness. And so watch your communication here right at the start of April. So just be careful. You know, there could be some stuff going on with the planets, and so just be careful here, especially with the Seven of Cups. You may not be seeing everything clearly, but we have this beautiful energy that's coming in with the Empress and the Ace of Cups. This is unconditional love. This is forgiveness. Those of you that are getting into a new relationship or you're mending a relationship, I see you actually really moving forward and putting in the effort here to do that. And I also see you very open. I see you just very nurturing, very loving, and very open and receptive. And this is actually how others around you, it could be this female, or it could be this, for those of you maybe dealing with a masculine, could be a younger masculine energy, or maybe they're just a free spirit. This is how they're viewing you. The Ace of Cups, which is open and receptive, and I mean, your heart is open. But with the Chariot, again, a decision is needed here. You have multiple choices in front of you. And so needing to decide, you know, which direction you want to move in. And, you know, what's interesting here is on this particular Chariot card, you see the white horse and you see the black horse. And so which direction are you leaning towards? So this could be the light and the dark. So you may be looking at two totally different types of connections for some of you. Relationships. One may be someone from your past. This is what you want. Four of Wands. Now, Four of Wands is not a marriage card for me personally, but it's a commitment card. And so that could be the direction that you're moving in. You could be moving in together for some of you. That's huge, and that's taking place. If you're involved with someone, you could be offering that here, especially if you have someone around you, or your partner maybe lost a job or something like that prior. I mean, you could actually be quite generous here, and you may be trying to help someone. So really beautiful energy. And then we have Judgment. We have Judgment going into May. And so again, a decision is very important, but do you want to revive maybe a past connection? Are you going to forgive someone? For many of you with this energy, Without a doubt, I do see that. But Judgment is also rebirth. And so this is you rising up from this Five of Pentacles. So if there was a loss of a job, or if you were maybe battling depression or dealing with a health issue, something like that, this is you. This is you definitely rising up. With the Empress, the Ace of Cups, Judgment. Yeah. This is rebirth. This is rebirth. So if you are a business owner, I mean, Four of Wands can be you wanting to feel secure or maybe more secure. This could be you reinventing yourself. Maybe some of you are landing a new job. With the Ace of Cups here, this is a beautiful blessing. And again, with the Seven of Cups, you may be looking at a variety of choices. But let's quickly do some clarifying here. Let's take a look. What is the Tower in the reverse, please, for Aries? All right, what is the Tower in the reverse, please, for Aries? But if you're single, if you want it, I think love is knocking. It's up to you, Aries, whether or not you want it. I mean, you have some really positive vibes coming in. What is the Tower for Aries? Please clarify. All right, so far too many, but we do have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, look at this. We have the High Priestess. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Page of Rods, and the Six of Pentacles. So you have intuition here as the focus. You have the High Priestess. You have the Ace of Cups. So yeah, really rely on your instincts here at this time. Trust yourself. Really needing to listen to your intuition. But also use discernment with the Seven of Cups. Let's see. If there was a loss of a job with the Five of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, I do see many of you landing a new job. I also see here that for some of you, you could be going back to maybe something you did in the past. You could be returning to maybe an old employer for some of you. Okay, so we have the Nine of Rods, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, I mean, something you were waiting on. So that's why this is not a shock, Aries, because you've been waiting on this. For some of you are sick of waiting. Maybe you even felt like you were going to give up. I mean, you were over it. With the Nine of Rods, you're exhausted. Something may have actually been never ending. But we see growth here. You're moving past that with the Empress and the Chariot. Change is coming in because it's the right time. All right, let's look at the Five of Pentacles. What is the Five of Pentacles for Aries, please? Look at this. Beautiful. We have the Star, and so this is you healing from some sort of loss, or, you know, if your person, a family member, someone around you dealt with a loss, this is, you know, them healing, or your relationship healing, but this is you also having faith. I think that maybe some of you even lost faith prior because something was taking a long time. That's really what I'm getting. Something was ongoing. Something was taking a really long time. It was confusing, but there's finally forward movement here. Let's take a look at the Chariot. What is the Chariot? Now, the Chariot is a card of victory, and so this is success and victory that's coming in. You are moving towards a new beginning for those of you where, you know, that's what you were hoping for. What is the Chariot? Yeah, this is a new job. And so those of you that didn't lose a job, but there could have been, you know, some sort of loss, or maybe you just feeling a lack. This is you moving up within the company with the Eight of Pentacles and the Chariot. Really nice energy. Yeah, look at this. So next I was actually going to look at the Ace of Cups. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so maybe you're dealing with a Taurus. If not Taurus, can be Capricorn or Virgo. Those of you where you have someone new coming in, could be an earth sign. All right, let's look at Judgment. Let's see, what is Judgment? Okay, yeah. So I'm getting the same thing over and over again. So 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. So 6s represent balance and harmony. So the energy is shifting and things will feel lighter and easier. Not so difficult. With a 5 at your foundation, things may have felt just stagnant and very, very difficult. Again, struggling in some way, but I mean, this is you receiving help. For some of you, this is a new job, or you could be returning to school, something like that. You're making progress. You're healing, you're making progress, you're rising up. So this is great. I'm very, very happy to see this reading for you guys. Let's pull you some additional guidance cards. Let's see. All right, so let's take a look at career and finances, because for many of you, yes, you have new love coming in, or you could be forgiving someone, but then there's also something going on the career front, or maybe even something with a home. And so let's take a look at career and finances for Aries. We do see you coming out of this time of lack. There's more choices that are available to you here with the 7 of Cups. And maybe some of you, you could have been procrastinating even, or maybe you were having a difficult time with maybe narrowing it down, but we see you actually moving forward here. Maybe you're going back to work because travel is coming up for some of you. We have successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. You're being divinely guided, Aries. And so some of you, I mean, maybe you had an idea, or you're having this amazing idea here in April, and you're being encouraged to move forward, to, you know, go after your dreams here. Don't just, you know, daydream about them, but go after them. And for some of you, it's definitely wise for you to maybe work with others here at this time. All right, let's take a look at what you have going on the love front. And I definitely see many of you maybe meeting your person here with the Emperor, the Empress, or, I mean, you could be forgiving someone. I mean, there's real love here. There's unconditional love here for some of you. Let's see, what does Aries have going on the love front? In April, what does Aries have going on the love front, please? Finances and career. So again, if you are partnered, it could be that you or your person, maybe there was something going on. on the financial front, but it does say financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Some of you, you may meet someone at work, but yeah, those of you that are single, you deserve love. And I think you're meeting someone here in April. You're setting the intention, you're ready. And so I do see you taking action here. I do see you making it happen. You are lovable. Let's see. Do I want to use any other decks? Yeah, let's take a look at this deck here for Aries, looking at their love life. Looking at Aries' love life. Wow, longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you, Aries. Yes, wow. It could be this Empress or a Queen of Wands. For some of you, this is the same person. This person may be at a distance. Wow, longing. I don't actually see that card too often. Okay, and then we have integrity here at the bottom. Does this situation align with your values and morals? Interesting. Interesting. You know, the Seven of Cups, sometimes, it's a little bit of a seductive energy. I mean, it's a tricky energy. And so, I mean, it's not automatically negative. It's really not. There could be someone that you're longing for, or maybe they're longing for you. Maybe they're checking you out online, or maybe, you know, you're doing this. But then I do see travel. And so we see you moving towards this Ace of Cups. Yeah, I mean, some of you are maybe actually going to go see this person. Let's see. Let me pull you one of these. What is the main guidance, the overall guidance for the month of April for Aries, please? All right, we have number 14, focus. Yeah, I mean, and you have intuition here. You have the Ace of Cups. For many of you, you're definitely receiving messages from your angels, your spirit guides. You're definitely being given signs as far as, you know, what you should do in this situation. And you have integrity here. So those of you that are maybe dealing with multiple people, we see you making the right choices. You could be dealing with someone who has integrity, which is great. But we see you very focused. Let's see what's at the bottom. Ooh, look at this, trust. Number 32, it's trust. Yeah, and this is egg moon, trust. And so, I mean, you're planting a seed. You're planting a seed, and you really have to have faith here at this time. You may have actually lost faith prior, but they're actually telling you to have faith and stay focused here at this time. Don't let any distractions throw you, you know, off your path. Because for some of you, there could be maybe a distraction or some distractions around you. All right, let's see what signs you're dealing with. Who is Aries dealing with? Yeah, so something does need time to grow, but we see you planting that seed. And I really feel like with this beautiful feminine energy that you have here. This is you nurturing a seed, nurturing a new beginning here. Okay. Water, yeah. And you do have the Ace of Cups here, so some of you could be dealing with a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. And then we have Aquarius coming through as well. And we do have the Star here. And so could be dealing with the water sign, could be dealing with an Aquarius. But overall, I mean, great vibes, guys. Again, very, very happy to see this for you, Aries. I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you're seeing my videos. So if you haven't clicked the bell, click the bell. Also, go check me out on Facebook, Instagram. If you're interested in a private reading, I am actually doing private readings at the moment. I have more information over on my website. All right, guys, have a great month.